Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's interview. I am here at Number One Brothers Pizza in Peoria with business owner Tim Martin.
Hi.
Tim. Thanks for coming.
Thanks. No, I appreciate this.
I don't know if any of you all have been here before, but they have super awesome lunch specials and great pizza and hoagies. So definitely check it out. And you're going to get to know a little bit more about Tim today. So thanks for tuning in. So Tim, I guess clearly you're a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And you've got pizza and hoagies,
Sure.
some Italian food. But what would you say differentiates you? So describe your business. What do you think sets you apart?
Yeah, I think the thing that really people enjoy about coming here, beyond the food, and we'll get back to that, is I'm really proud of our team, of our customer service. In a time right now where everybody's having trouble finding and keeping employees, I feel almost spoiled because I haven't had that problem. I almost feel guilty. We have some great people. We haven't had a lot of turnover. And so it plays out. It really does play out. For the food, we have many people come from the New York area and eat here for the first time. And they said, I've been looking for a good New York style pizza since I got here. I haven't found it. And I love your food. I've even had people, just recently, a lady tell me it's the best pizza she's ever had, and wow, that's humbling. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about all that, but yeah, I do know we put out a great product, and
Yeah.
in the service, though, I think is where we really shine.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can speak firsthand. I frequent here. My daughter goes to dance nearby, so I come here a lot. But your team is awesome. They're all very nice every time we're ever here. And I agree. I'm from Pennsylvania, so I'm very familiar with New York style pizza. And this is probably the closest you could get around here. So
Good.
Yes. Why this profession? Why pizza? Why a restaurant?
Well, I'll try and keep it really short, but I put myself through college at Arizona State delivering pizzas for Domino's Pizza.
Okay.
And then I decided I wasn't going to finish school, though it's a long story, and I became a manager and then eventually franchised with them. I owned 2 stores up in Washington. I ended up selling those stores, and I went into the insurance industry for 25 years. And during that time, I had increasing levels of responsibility and authority, and it got to a point where it almost killed me. Honest to goodness, almost killed me. The stress. I was on a plane all the time, eating poorly, drinking too much. I mean, not sleeping, the whole bit. And so I decided to exit that world, and I took off 2 years. I was very fortunate I could do that. I said, well, I'm too young to retire. What am I going to do now?
Yeah.
And so I went, I really loved my time in the pizza industry. I didn't want to go back as in franchise again. I wanted to do my own thing. And so I started searching, and this is only about 10-15 minutes from my house. It was a great opportunity and a wonderful neighborhood. I love this Northwest Valley. I lived up this way for 17 years, and I really enjoy it. And our customers are awesome.
17 years, you said you've been in this area?
I have.
Are you from here originally? Or?
No, I grew up in the hotbed of pizza area, Wyoming.
Okay.
All right, I have a lot of ties to the East Coast and the Midwest. But no, I moved to Wyoming when I was in 2nd grade and graduated high school there. So came down to Arizona to go to Arizona State, go Devils, and all, but left and for 12 years and then came back. So, yeah. So total time here in Arizona, I've spent 26 years. The last 17 here. So.
Awesome. You mentioned, you had been in the Domino's franchise, right? And now you are a local small business owner. So what do you think some of the reasons people should shop and eat local?
Boy, that's a really simple question for me to answer, and that is, you get the local business owner, right? And I'm not picking on, I won't even name competitors, but the big national chains, the manager cares. I did when I was a manager. Even as a franchisee, they care as well. But there's a lot of things that they can't do, right? a local business can pivot. I've changed the menu 3 times. So not the whole menu, but
Yeah.
I've added stuff, I've taken stuff off. If you're a big national chain or big national company, you don't get to make those choices, right? That you're locked into what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Even the pricing. I don't know if you've noticed this, but it says at participating locations, right?
Oh yeah.
That means everybody. As a franchisee or as a part of a big chain, you have to honor that pricing or people go crazy, right? I know that's what it says on national TV, but that's not how we do it. You just can't do that. So I think you get the local business owner. I've gotten to know a lot of local business owners up here. A lot of them are customers of ours. And it's really exciting to, commiserate sometimes and celebrate each other's success sometimes. And so
Yes.
it's really good.
What has surprised you about owning a business?
Boy, I knew that owning this business would be a lot different than my previous experience in the pizza industry, and then also in the insurance industry. I've owned insurance agencies as well. So I knew I was going to have to outsource different vendors. There's going to be a lot of things that I was going to run across that I had not before. What I wasn't expecting, it's right now, it's how hard it is to get the product that we need so we can sell our food. Right now, I'm using pizza boxes from 5 different vendors. 5 different, and the only reason is because I can't get all the pizza boxes I need from any one vendor, and so it drives me crazy. I mean, that's such a little thing, but yeah, I went out and I rented a storage unit just to store pizza boxes because some weeks I can't get any.
What about your staff, right? You said you have awesome staff,
It's
right?
amazing.
You're very blessed with that. What would you say you do to motivate and encourage them? Because that's clearly one of the most difficult challenges, I think, for most business owners today.
Yeah, I think, like I said earlier, I've been very blessed. Big part of it is picking the right people, right? We've been able to attract and keep the right people. What I do to keep them motivated and excited is just listen to them. Find out what's important to them, and then if I can help them with that, then do it. I found that if people like coming to work, they like the atmosphere, they feel like they're being appreciated, they stick around and they want to do a good job. And when we have somebody that doesn't fit that mold, we have to move on because that person will create a cancer, right? And so, I don't have time for that. The rest of my employees don't have time for that. We just really focus on people that want to do a good job, that want to treat the customer right, and providing them some opportunities. I realize that for most people, food service is not, and working here specifically, is not what they're going to do for the rest of their life, right? It won't be what I do for the rest of my life. Someday I will retire, right? But when that happens, first of all, I leave the door open for them. I have a young lady who's come back twice, so she's working here for the 3rd time, I believe, because she found out that life isn't always better outside of here. But so I tell them, I wish you incredible success. I know it's not always going to be here, but what can I do to help you get ready for that? I have a young man that works for me who wants to be a business major in college when he gets to college, and he asked me questions. He interviewed me for a school project, the whole bit, and how can I help him get ready? He does my inventory every Sunday. He's 15 years old, and I mean that's a big responsibility for him. And so giving people the opportunity that want it, I have employees that, they want to come in, do their job, treat the customer right, like we said, and just go home, and that's fine. We need those people too. But if we give them the opportunity to advance, and we're a small company, right? I have 14 people on my payroll. Started with 3. Right, so we're at 14, and so there's not this huge corporate ladder they can climb, but I can help them develop their skill sets.
What would you say your customers love the most about Number One Brothers Pizza?
It's the atmosphere, honestly. Yeah. It's the atmosphere. They come in. We turned off the music now, but we always have fun, upbeat music. It's loud enough you can hear it, but it's not so loud that you can't talk to somebody that you're eating with. If you come in on a Friday night, you'll see our people will be incredibly busy, and they're dancing, right? They're back there grooving sometimes and having a lot of fun. So the atmosphere, we have bands in from time to time. Our food items, I mean, I think it's illegal here for us to sell a pizza without selling wings, right? I mean, we sell pizza and wings, pizza and wings. Pizza? You only want a pizza? I don't understand, right? We sell pizza and wings a ton. So obviously our wings are very, very popular here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm with you. Pizza, wings, and beer. Like I have to have the three together.
Yeah,
I can't just have one without the other. What are some odd requests you've had from some of your customers?
Some odd requests. I have customers that come in with their own toppings, like toppings we don't carry, and they want us to put them on their pizza, and I will. I mean, I teach my crew, I've taught them since the day I bought it. If we, imagine how much sales we would do if we never had to say no to a customer. As long as it's moral, ethical, you know, not causing a problem. But so if somebody wants to bring in artichoke hearts and put it on their pizza, that's perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with that. I've got a customer that she has us drop off pizzas anonymously around to different people in the neighborhood, which I love that.
That is amazing.
I love that.
What would you say is your most memorable customer experience?
Boy, most memorable customer experience. Here's a fun one. I've got so many great customers. I've got a customer who literally orders online and tries to beat us. He orders and then he tries to get here before the pizza comes out of the oven. Sometimes he orders from the parking lot, so that's cheating. He does it on his phone, and so that's cheating. But I had a lady come in, and she had a big rehearsal dinner for her daughter, her daughter or son, doesn't matter. She was having a rehearsal dinner, and the company the restaurant she had catered from dropped the ball. And so she came in here in a panic, and within less than 30 minutes, we had her out the door with pasta, with pizza, with salads, and she was crying when she left. And I mean, those are the kind of things that really warm your heart.
You know, you said 18 months into owning?
Yeah, I bought it July 1st of 2020. 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, right, to 2021. Yeah, the 2020, July 1st, right in the heart of the pandemic, where the dance studio was closed next door, right, because of COVID. Restaurant, we were closed for dine-in at the time when I bought it.
That was a very brave thing to do, buying a restaurant at that time. I remember I used to be in the restaurant industry back in the day, and I remember thinking, my gosh, my old colleagues, like what they are going through right now, like I honestly felt blessed at that time to not be in that restaurant industry. So that was incredibly brave for you to purchase. I feel like
we'll go with brave. Brave, crazy, stupid. I don't know.
Listen, it's worked for you.
It has. I actually bought this restaurant because of COVID, not in spite of it. I knew that the pizza industry would do very well during the pandemic, and it really has. I mean, it has. Some of those companies we were talking about earlier, pizza restaurant chains. They're publicly traded companies, right? Mm-hmm. And they had record sales and record profits during the heart of the pandemic, because pizza travels well. Yeah. Right? Chinese travels well. Steaks, not so much, right? Yeah. Breakfast food, not so much, right? But But pizza, carry out and delivery is always, pizza is built for that. That's what I've always said. So we're so excited to see people coming back to the dining room. Every month gets a little bit better, a little bit better. And that's quite frankly where a lot of our profit comes from, is people buy beer and soda and appetizers and all that. So we love that.
After 18 months, what do you see on the horizon for the next year? What are your goals for 2022?
As far as where I want to take the business is, and I appreciate this opportunity, is we need to do a better job getting out into the community. For the last 18 months, I've been the glorified best pizza maker in the store, right? I spent way too much time making pizzas and not enough time getting out and talking to people in the community, whether that means, with the schools doing fundraiser nights or, community organizations, things like that. We have started working with some schools on school lunches in the last couple months, and that's exciting. I really want to expand that because it's a time of the day where we're not busy, right? It's a lot of work because we come in at 7 a.m. after you were in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
You know how late you stay.
Yes.
And then to be back by 7:30 in the morning to start prepping for that is a lot of work. But it's been huge for us. We're again getting the name out. These kids, a lot of them never had our food, right? And so they tell mom and dad about us, and they come in again. So it's not about selling that slice to that kid.
Yeah.
It's about what that does for us. So there's a lot of things. We're big sponsors of the Peoria Police Department. They're the PPOA, Peoria Police Officers Association. We've done some stuff with them. We had a big event where we raised money for their K-9 unit. We just need to do more of those kinds of things.
Yeah.
More of those.
What's going on with Number One Brothers? What's going on that might be exciting that you want your customers to know about?
Fantastic. I think a couple things that we've seen some great traction on are we have our bonus club. Our it's called Brothers Bonus Bucks. We do some special things for those people. Some secret discounts. Some things like that. They find out about events coming up. We have, like I said, we have bands from time to time. They find out about those ahead of time. I'm really excited about Super Bowl coming up. Right, that's our Super Bowl too. Right. Yeah. Last year on Super Bowl was the first time we hit a pretty big milestone in sales on Super Bowl Sunday last. We're going to have some great food and drink specials for Super Bowl. We will be very involved in some churches around here coming into the summer as we move towards summer, which I can't even believe we're sitting here in January already. We've got some things coming up, but be part of our Brothers Bonus Bucks. If you go on our website, which is brotherspizzapeoria.com, you can sign up there. We don't spam people. I send out 1, maybe 2 emails a month, kind of as a little newsletter to let people know what's going on.
Have anything else you want to add?
I think the last thing I want to leave people, the impression I want to leave people with, is that we do stub our toe. We're not perfect. We screw up, and sometimes it's daily, right? We screw up somebody's order. We try really, really hard, but we do stub our toe from time to time. But we work like crazy to make it right. I mean, above and beyond what the customer expects. And again, that's something that I've really tried to drum into my people's heads, is that, if they want free pizza for it, let's give them 3 free pizzas. If they want, we're going to go way above and beyond when we screw up, what we can do for the customer. And so if we stub our toe, please know and please be patient with us, but we will make it right.
Will Thank you. And everybody has bad days, right? Everybody's off a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
So we're only human.
That's true. And again, that may sound like a silly thing to leave people with, when you're trying to talk about how good you are. But I think it's important that people know that you get me. I'm here just about every day, and if you have any problems, just feel free to reach out. I have business cards on the counter that have my personal cell phone on it. People in this industry have told me I'm crazy to do that,
Yeah.
and maybe I am, but I want to make sure that that our customers are taken care of.
That's what sets you apart. Number One Brothers Pizza is at the corner of Happy Valley and North Lake Pleasant Parkway.
Yep, southeast corner.
Southeast corner, yes. So there's a lot going on in here, and like I said, I highly recommend you guys got to come in and check them out. Thank you so much, Tim.
Thank you. Pleasure to talk to you.
Yes.